Greetings everyone, and Great here of another Age of Empires 4 replay. So on the bottom right side as the Orange Delhi Sultanate, we have a foreign name. Bottom top left side as the Cyan French, we have Liquid DeMu. Wait, I thought it was the Abbasid dynasty that gets extra food from berry bushes. It's both the Delhi Sultan and the Abbasid dynasty? I must have been mistaken about that. Oh well. Let's see now. While Scholars took care of some military buildings, so he's getting that research going. Delhi Sultan, of course, get free research. Wheelbarrow is definitely a good general purpose technology to go for first. Plus, the other technologies, economic technologies you can't really get early on. Though survival techniques is something also very useful.
Ascolto.
Scout going around. We do, of course, the school of cavalry now deployed on the field. We likely will see some early Royal Knights. Yes, we do. And Scout will spot out everything here. Because maybe he saw the school of cavalry, but it's a pretty good, safe assumption. Wonder if Sign spot out his opponent. At least right there, he should have spot out the mining camp. And now let's go and slow down a little bit. We do now the Royal Knight trying to find his first victim. Mill now going for get up some research as well. And now we do have the Ardent Spearman upgrade as well. Royal Knight will potentially find some hits there on this Orange Scout. And now Sign's going for these deer. Looks like just going to be only the one Royal Knight. Trying just to corral his opponent, hurt his opponent, and is keeping him in his base. Getting a good amount of food as well. And yeah, we'll just fast forward because I'm chasing around the scout. It's nothing too significant. Orange now eyeing for some walls around the sacred site. He may be eyeing for an early sacred site captures. Of course, as well, the infantry forces can build the wall segments. Orange Scout will go down to the Royal Knight. Very nice. Do have a Cyan Scout here as well. And more infantry is being put out by Orange, thinking that he needs to pull out a lot of spearmen and archers to help deal with these Royal Knights. Which, there's now some archers being pulled out by Cyan. And does find himself a wolf there. The wolf does go down. No exotic doggies. And Orange does capture up that sacred site there. Getting a bit of extra gold income never hurts. Search for free. Orange now advancing forward. You got a good number of forces here for Cyan. Going to see a pretty sizable engagement here. Large number of spearmen here. Handful of archers. Cyan does have a handful of archers here as well. Ready to support Royal Knight. Trying to get the scholar there. Does get a stun hit there onto the Royal Knight there. Managed to pick himself off one. Cyan does have a decent force here, but Orange has a largely superior force. Cyan does have there's a large number of archers here, and now the horsemen trying to overwhelm these archers. The horsemen don't say they have the greatest armor, just two pierce armor, but Orange has enough supporting archers here as well. Cyan's been backing him off. We're seeing just a bit too much fire, and looks like Cyan just went for his +1 archer attack. Orange has got his +1 archer attack as well. And Cyan also has his +1 melee attack. Orange not going with +1 pierce armor. And Orange's force does most get whittled away by the reinforcing Cyan forces taking on off. It does get the secret site captured, which will net up some good amount of resources. These forces are backing on off, trying to avoid these horsemen. Orange's archers trying to focus fire on Cyan's archer. He's been very successful. So Orange's horsemen trying to pursue these forces as well. And Cyan's going to try to decapture this point as well to do some economic damage to his opponent. Orange has a good number of archers here advancing forward. And now the archers' numbers are relatively similar, 10 to 9 archers. And now Cyan's Royal Knights are charging forward. We got a handful of spearmen here for Orange. May need a little bit more to help deal with those Royal Knights, at least keep them at bay. Some of the Orange's spearmen are still getting picked on off. Horsemen are trying to charge down Cyan's spearmen, getting some great hits there. Royal Knights trying to deal with those horsemen. Orange archers advancing forward uncontested, focus firing down these Cyan archers, and now Cyan's archers will go down. And his horsemen now being focused out as well. Cyan's losing a bit too much military here. These Royal Knights just need to back on off. Cyan just needs to take time to rebuild his military. We do have more archers being pulled on out. Does notice that the Sacred Site is fully encapsulated. And these horsemen will try to get some hits there on these villagers, but they're unsuccessful. Oh, and he's going to take time to deal with this boar. His archer did take a bit of hits there. Compound Defender now being rebuilt by Orange. I can't remember what that one does off my head. It is... Infantry units can build stone walls, gates, towers. That enables that ability. There's stone costs of buildings and they're replaced by 20%. Sounds like that affects all, including the villagers. And so having that, your military units able to build stone walls could be very handy indeed if you really want to secure those sacred sites and make them almost impervious to most things, barring a handful of things such as what's called battering rams and traction trebuchets and other siege weapons. But these orange horsemen are getting focused down by the town center. Looks like Orange is coming with some of these relics. Very nice. Lancer now charging his way forward. We got some of these archers here. Royal Institute now being researched by Cyan. If I remember correctly as well, that is the landmark that allows you to research your unique technologies for cheaper in that single landmark. Lancers do receive a bit of fire there. Cyan's Royal Knights are charging forward. We do have the Lancer here getting overwhelmed. And now do have these Lancers moving around with the scout. We've got these archers and spearmen here with 2 Lancers support. Keeps acting like town center so that he's getting that technology so he can use his keeps as, well, town centers as the technology implies. I see a bunch of technology here. Sometimes I just have to highlight the unique ones because I don't remember all of them top of my head. Castle Age has now been obtained for Cyan. Orange is already at Castle Age. And what was this Compound Defender? Royal Knights charging forward. Compound Defenders. Oh yeah, that's that one there. Sorry, I'm a little bit sick today, and my memory's not doing good. And right now, I feel a little bit feels like my stomach's sort of getting upset while also being hungry at the same time. Or saying don't eat food and eat food at the same time. I have no idea what that means. Royal Knight or Lancer are patrolling around. Does not get any strikes there on these villagers. We got these Royal Knights starting forward, engaging these Lancers in melee. We got a large number of archers here. They do have a +1 range attack. The Royal Knights do have their +1 pierce armor, so these archers will are doing 1 damage per arrow each against these Royal Knights. It's not going to be great for Orange. Besides backing on off, we're seeing a lots amount of arrow fire. They're mostly shrugging all that off. This wolf, exotic doggy, demands head pats from the scholar, and he's denying him, so he's being bitten by him. Gold vein now being collected there. Molasses foray is being collected over here, so those villagers will be out of food source to collector, not food. Step Lancer and Scout pushing around, and we got these Royal Knights in the region. He will spot these Royal Knights, and he really did spot those Royal Knights. He spotted those Lances going to his face as well. This Lancer will be killed on off, will spot the Arbaletiers, which is very important. Royal Knights are advancing forward and falling back, and now advancing forward, trying to engage those Step Lance or Lancers. The Arbaletiers are a good option. Spearmen are a good option versus the Archers and Spearmen, so getting a mix of them will be pretty good as well. He does only need a handful of Archers to deal with the Spearmen, and then his Royal Knights can collapse in on those Archers. Scholar's Sacred Site up here has been captured. This Sacred Site has not been captured. Royal Bloodline's been researched, increasing the max health of these Royal Knights, which is going to be very important indeed. And these archers do get overwhelmed. Royal Knights now engaging these Lancers. Good number of archers and Arbaletiers getting some great damage on these various forces. There's no Spearmen left for Orange, so the Royal Knights can charge forward, but may want to hold off for the Royal Bloodlines here. Got a single Lancer here, being annoying, but being hit by these Arbaletiers. He may get one of these villagers, does get one of those villagers. Fresh market being floated by Orange that employs for trades, not for trade caravans. Right now, there's 5 Arbaletiers, 18 Royal Knights, and 21 Archers. Over here, you have 16 Royal Knights, 13 Archers, and 1 Man-at-Arms. Not sure why you got only 1 Man-at-Arms. Maybe I need to get some more Man-at-Arms to help resist the Archer Fire, maybe? But even then, Man-at-Arms is probably not a good option at this moment in time. His opponent is probably going to pull out more Arbaletiers to deal with his opponents, his Lancers, and Man-at-Arms will just be susceptible as well to those sort of thing. So Man-at-Arms, in my opinion, are not a good idea. Sure, his opponent has a lot of Archers they can stand fire, but the Arbaletiers and Royal Knights will still be very effective versus those Man-at-Arms. I don't think those Man-at-Arms will be useful. Good damage there on those Royal Knights, but now with the Arbaletiers in range, those can set town center. More of these Lancers do go down, but all the Royal Knights have gone down. Now got these Royal Knights facing forward, and this Lancer will distract this force. This could allow this force to escape, which actually is a bit important, having that force escape. Now, L's Sacred Sites have been claimed by Orange. Nope, this one has been decaptured. And the exotic doggy does get killed off by these Lancers. Royal Knights do find some good hits there onto these Lancers. And Lancers are may just want to dance. I don't think those Lancers can escape. Archers do get a good volley there, as those Arbaletiers. I think you just need to either try to hit those crossbow with your Step Lancers, which they didn't last so long at that part, or run away and didn't last at that part either. Just having to run around, keep your opponent dancing around at home is not always a half bad idea, because the opponent's defending, he's not attacking. We do have a keep here. The keep, of course, does access the town center. Orange can quickly rebuild villagers as using his keeps, but he may be pulling this keep out as a town center to collect the fear. Blue has, or Sun has claimed to build a keep here, and it cannot act as a town center. This sacred site not being decaptured. Got the Cyan Force here as well. The both flex. I'm going to fast forward a little bit because it looks like both sides just ecoing up, massing up their forces, macroing up. Now I do have some Magnos being floated out. Very nice. As well as an outpost. Now Science has captured multiple secret sites. He's putting a bit of push to that. Do got a nice mixed force here, including 2 Magnos, 13 Spearmen, and a good 17 Archers and 5 Crossbowmen. He may need to get some more Crossbowmen to deal with these Lancers, but he does have a good number of Spearmen to deal with the Royal Knights, and his opponent has not to pull out anything else. But I think a couple more Crossbowmen wouldn't be half bad. So it's going to take time to clear out this Sacred Site's fortifications. We got now 2 man-at-arms mixed into this army here. I don't think that's going to matter much. Sacred Site now being decaptured as well. Cyan does have a superior number of villagers right now, 117 to 85. There are 19 villagers here, and that's a bit too much to get all inside this keep. Of course, you can always keep this other force on the other side of it. Cyan has to out some stone walls in this region as well. Sacred Site now being captured on up, Monk here healing on up as well. And the Monk has actually gone off the Sacred Site, which has actually been a mistake. He needs to turn off auto healing. He could actually start a Sacred Site victory in his favor if he's paying a bit more attention. Orange coming in here with a nice little flanking force based on the opponent's current composition, and the Magnos find a solid hit onto those Arbaletiers. Science Knight sort of backing him off in the moment. Science also building a forward keep. Going a bit more aggressive now with this keep placement. Royal Knights are seeing a bit of fire there. Not a lot of crossbow in this region. He could stand to have more. Spirit Power getting good hits there. And now these Knights are pretty tightly grouped for the Magnos. As well, a forward lumber mill that as well has a War Elephant. War Elephant's, of course, a very beefy unit. They have a lot of siege, a lot of melee attack. And now Cyan has captured all sacred sites, but his military here has been overran. He still has a Magano still alive. You also now have Tallow Elephant as well, which can fire the move like Magadai. It just doesn't have the mobility as Magadai. These elephants should be very effective at dealing with these castles. They do have 7 Pierce Armor. Keeps, however, do have 14 attack range, so it's still quite a bit of damage. And the Spring Gold emplacement, the it says Arbalest. Is the Arbalest actually called? It says Arbalest as the range, but it's actually a Spring Gold emplacement. Oh no, wait, that's a whole separate weapon, isn't it? Oh, for the ship. The Arbalest is an anti-ship. No. Okay, that makes no sense to me. There's no Spring Gold emplacement there. Is there something unique about this French castle I'm not aware of? Red castle. Good amount of damage there. Red Palace, not castle. Look over here. Just interesting. So there may be something special about French castles I'm not aware of. But either way, we do now have a trebuchet, counterweight trebuchet, dealing, putting some hits there onto the Cyan castles. And that horseman does go down. Castle now under siege. Cyan trying to go for a Sacred Site victory. Cyan's also Imperial Age. He's gotten, of course, the Red Palace, as we saw earlier. Cyan's also deploying a massive number of stone walls here to help hold the region. He only gets to hold this region with numbers at the moment. He's also going for a good number of upgrades. More Talon elephants, more battle war elephants, more trebuchets. Now Cyan's being supported by a large wave of elite horsemen along with her elite royal knights. Orange does have a good number of crossbows in this region, trying to defend the region, but I think he will get overwhelmed. Not have enough defense force here, not enough anti-cavalry force. Trebuchets are still doing good. War elephants almost down. Tower elephant received a bit of fire as well. Tower elephant made him want to run away. More war elephants being pulled him out. And looks like Cyan's force is being whittled down here by these various forces. All the trebuchets have gone down. Cyan's horsemen and knight are advancing forward, trying to get some damage here. And there's also some exposed villagers here. Orange has 113 villagers, opponent has 130. And these villagers are saluting and whittled down there. Spearmen trying to deal with these horsemen and knights, and them just going deep in the base means they're not attacking the sacred site. Keep has been repaired on up. There's not a lot of defense force here for this traction or for this trebuchet, counterweight trebuchet. Horsemen now advancing forward. There's a couple of knights in the mix as well. Elephant trying to gauge on in. The elephant is being healed up by the warrior, or not warrior, scholar. Spearmen coming in support as well. We've got more elephants being pulled on out. They're also wounded. This keep, however, seeing a bit of fire there. Needs to get these villagers inside the keep. And Orange has backed out of the game now. This is Android saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.